All right, guys, out here with one more test from my testing today for Speedwise. So you guys know my Team Corrali Python here. I did put a spool in here, so I'm using the Speedtekrc spool. So there's a link down below in the description for it, and it's been great so far. I plan on probably going from a 34 down to maybe a 29 or 32 spool or gear on the spool there, and then working with my gearing from that point. But I did want to try this out. Now what I did different was, I'll show you guys up in here. I went ahead and I put the X01 motor in there. I actually had to take those side pieces off to fit this motor in here, and I'll probably take the left one off, or the far right, if you're on the American side, it's the driver's side. I'll probably end up taking that off because this is going to be just a basic road car. I plan on getting a couple other parts and stuff for it at some point in time, but I'm running a 35 in here, and then a 28, I think, to pinion gear. But I wanted to test this out. I don't know if I'll be able to get top speed out here, but you guys see there, that is at 3 miles per hour. I'm just curious of how this is gonna run because I did run it with the stock 2050 motor that comes in these vehicles ready to run, but it did get hot and I did actually overheat the motor and kind of ruin the motor. But anyway, make sure this GPS is catching. And I do also have on there, get this close up real quick, one of my cat packs. So I'll run it once or twice. We'll check the temperature and I'll show you, because I got to work on ways to mount this on there. Now it is an 8S cat pack that I got in there because I am running a max 5 speed controller. Man, this thing looks so good. I think my steering is off though. Let me get this. It's always off, y'all. Don't matter. Always. There we go. I don't even know in this. Oh, I could tell I hit that bump down there. I could tell already this is gonna go. So I do have to do some work with this, but whoo, this thing is going, y'all. My steering is just off, so I can't get it up. Whoa, 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 can't get it up all the way to speed. Watch your minds, watch y'all's minds. My steering is off just a bit. There we go. That was nowhere near full throttle. So let's see what we got there with that. 76, yep. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm kind of only a little bit worried out here because I keep hitting that bump too. Because of hitting the side curves or something. I'm gonna try to go down just a little bit more up here. And no, it's not cheating too much using that hill, because it's not really giving me that much of an advantage. But anyway, here we go. Woo, almost full speed, guys, out here. I have to stop because with this gearing, it does take it a little bit longer to stop, but. And of course it has more potential. I got over 100 before. So let's see what we got here. That's not bad. 91 miles per hour. All right, we're gonna do one more pass and then we're gonna check these temperatures. I'm gonna see if I can get it to full speed. I doubt it. Y'all know what? I just wanna flip my car. I keep hitting that bump there and I know it's there. So anyway, take this up a little bit further. You guys probably can't see it, but I can. So that's what makes it important. All right, come on down. Avoid this bump. Yeah, that's going good. Let's bring this over here. I'm curious of my temps too that I got. And this is handling good. And I still haven't done anything to it. I haven't even changed the diff oil, shock oil, or anything. I just changed the tires and wheels out, put the spool up in there, and that's been it, y'all. So far I can get about 91 miles per hour out here with this. Let me take this up here. I'm just gonna take this off, so I'm not gonna run it anymore as far as speed wise, and power this off. There's a link below in the description for these. This has actually been really durable. You guys see I have flipped and tumbled and all my GPSs, and they've been holding stuff, or holding tough and hanging tough as, what was it, New Kids in the Block back in the 80s, 90s, hanging tough. And let's see what these temperatures are, because I'm really curious as to the temperatures I'm getting on here. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And this is a 4,000, this is a very old lipo. I do have some newer lipos, but these lipos, and I got some Speedtekrc 6S lipos that are 5,000, actually fit great inside of buggies. And then of course, that right there is my cat pack, which I gotta make some adjustments to, but that's pretty good. I'm actually gonna run this some more. I won't do it on video, but I'm gonna run this some more because I do wanna do a couple of passes to see what the max temperature is gonna be if I do about 5 or 6 passes with it, which I don't think it'll get any hotter than about 100, maybe 50 or 60. And then I can, of course, gear up. So I plan on doing, yeah, that's actually a 30 tooth in there. So that's a 32 pinion gear. So I plan on doing a 34 to 35, almost a 1-to-1 ratio. And then I want to take this back out. So it'll definitely do over 100 then. And then I have to check the temps too with that. But that's pretty good so far. And it's not a good idea to put your cat pack there. I'm going to put something in between there with that. And like I said, this is an 8S cat pack. But there's links in the description because there are 2S, 4, 6, and 8S cat packs. There may be some 12S ones now, but anyway, guys, that's what I got with this setup. So stay tuned. I'm actually gonna do some modifications to this and I'm gonna gear up on it and then I'll get it ready for a real speed test and do a couple adjustments too as well. So don't forget to like, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you stayed on, I'm just doing some mild passing and braking. These tires wouldn't even warmed up. Hopefully y'all can see it. This thing is getting up to speed really quick, so I definitely can gear up. So if you guys know, I'm kind of playing with the throttle and brakes. I'm actually trying to make it hotter, strain the motor a little bit more than it would if I was just going back and forth and or doing 1 or 2 runs and letting it kind of cool off. So this sucker will do a wheelie probably. Look at that. Never seen a buggy this low like wheelie up, but I said I'd give it about 2 or 3 minutes. Just driving it like this. Riding these brakes. I actually should turn my drag brake up too. When I get this to go about 125, I will turn my drag brake up. And basically drag brake is when I let out the throttle, it'll automatically like brake like that. A lot of guys who do drag racing and stuff do that. But then again, I might not because I like to kind of control it myself and let it coast a little bit. All right, I'm gonna bring this on back and we're gonna, oh, it actually thermal, look at that. So about 3 minutes in, and matter of fact, let me get my temp gun so I won't let it cool off that much. All right, as I walk down here to this, of course, like I said, for speed run cars, you don't really run it like I just did. You really don't want to do that. You want to do your pass or 2, let the car cool down. I don't have any fans on the motor, no heat sink on the motor, so all that stuff is coming. I just got to figure out how to do all that with this particular body on it. May have to cut some holes in it, etc. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I can feel the heat too. I can actually feel it coming up. So let's see how hot this is. Hopefully it's not in the 200s. It's getting close there. Still not bad. So it's more or less the ESC is getting hot, but that's still not bad either. That's in the 150s. I mean, that's borderline right there. You really don't want to go 180s, 190s, because that's going to be way too hot for it. So anyway, I'm going to shut this off. Turn this back on. I'm going to drive it very slowly back. See, there you go. See, now everything's working fine. But there it is right there, guys. I wanted to at least show this to you if you stayed on to watch the rest of this. So stay tuned, because I'll be definitely gearing this up and doing a lot more with this. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. Thanks for watching.